good morning again.
Hello.
Day 2 in Mallorca.
Yep.
And another glorious day, hotter than we expected again.
Yes.
And we've headed over to the Formentor Peninsula up in the north today. And we're looking at doing El Fumat,
Yep.
which is quite a big one. Excuse the noisy road cyclists, there's an awful lot of them out today.
Oh my god, so many on the way
If you're
up
into
here.
road biking, wow, this is the place to be. Apparently there are just thousands of them.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the road up here was interesting.
Yeah. We are heading from here and down the peninsula this way to hopefully start the climb up El Fumat.
Yeah.
And then back down it and then heading kind of south across the peninsula down to, what was the bay called?
Cala Murta.
Cala Murta, where hopefully we can have a swim.
Yes, that would be nice.
So we've got a little bit of, I think a little bit of road work and then off the road onto a track which is going to take us to the base of Fumat.
Yes, and then a steep zigzag.
Climb up Fumat and a steep zigzag down to Cala Murta by the sounds of it.
Yeah, really excited about this one. I've been really looking forward to coming to this area, and wow, it's stunning. We've just started.
You've probably seen in the opening scenes, but look at that. And this down behind us, that's just about behind us. There is about 1,000-foot vertical drop into the sea.
Yeah.
It's just like that everywhere though, isn't it?
Very dramatic.
Right, so let's get cracked on then.
Let's go.
Let's rock. So, we are just leaving the road and the masses of road cyclists, as you can see, and straight into this beast, which is steep to say the least, but gets us off the road, which is nice. And we think our first peak, well, Fumat, is that. We can see these zigzaggy paths heading up there. Not totally sure, but we think that's it, don't we?
I think
So,
so.
it's it's going to get steep. Well, steeper. So we're just admiring this little bay down here. Looks absolutely stunning, that. Be a nice spot for a swim, but we're headed over the other side, so that's not going to be for us today. Maybe another day. So we are well and truly on the zigzags. Good path though, isn't it?
Yeah, this is much better.
You can see it kind of snaking off down there, back towards the road. Backdrop is stunning. It is getting rather hot, isn't it?
Yes.
But doing well, making good progress.
Got a mix of shade today though.
Yeah. And Fumat is kind of, well, the summit is over there behind us. But loving it so far.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning island, well impressed with it. What are these guys hiding in the bushes? Hola señor. Buenos dias.
Okay, so we've come up the old lighthouse path.
I think this big cairn here marks the start of this. Is a descent down into Cala Murta, which we don't want. We want to be the other side of that. But up ahead of us here is the start of what looks like some scrambling up El Fumat, which it could be fun. And we'll be descending the other side of this little peak here down to Cala Murta on that side. If all goes to plan, this is, who knows?
That's the plan.
But stunning. So yeah, that's the northern side of the peninsula we've just been looking at on the way up with that lovely bay. And then over here is the southern side. I'm trying to figure out, I think that in the distance is the Alcudia Peninsula then? Because we're on the Formentor Peninsula, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess so, it would be.
Trying to get a feel for where we are because it's a new island. But yeah, I think that's Alcudia over in the distance. Very nice.
Beautiful. Right, let's have this climb then.
Let's scramble. So the guidebook wasn't lying when it said it was steep. This is about a 45-degree slope, but the rock is hot and dry and very grippy, which is a bonus. Although there are places like this where it's a bit looser. but I don't think this climb is going to last too long up towards the summit. Whew. Steep. Like the first of the scrambling is on the cards, but with the rock being dry I'm hoping it should be okay. It's been a while, but I do like a little scramble here and there. Oh, it's a bit smoother here. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay.
So that wasn't too bad. We've got phase 2 here, which looks a touch easier, I think. Famous last words. That's okay. Quite grippy, and I think we're nearly there.
Can you see the top?
Yeah, just over here.
Cool.
Ooh, nice views.
Not going to film me going up it, guys, because I make a holy show myself.
And there we have it. How about that?
Stunning.
Nice. Yeah, little 360 spin. So I was wrong before. This is the mainland of the island in the distance. I think this is the Alcudia Peninsula, and we are on the Formentor Peninsula. That's looking out towards, you can just see the Cap de Formentor lighthouse in the distance. That bay we were looking at was down there. That is not a bad little summit, is it?
Absolutely stunning. I didn't realise there was so much wooded area.
Yeah, dense forests down here. Lovely. Very, very lovely. Nice little summit stop, and we're now picking our way back down, I think, and trying to find this path that's going to take us over towards Cala Murta that way. Have a feeling it might not be that clear, as that's beginning to become a theme on this island.
Yeah, but I think once we pick up the zigzag path
Yeah,
again,
that should take us straight down there with a bit of luck. Yeah, covered up the head because it's starting to feel the sun again after yesterday a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Right, let's see if we can find this path then. A little bit more scrambling down as well, inevitably. Hopefully that'll get us down to the col and along to this path then. So then, in a nutshell, we couldn't find that path. So we dropped down to the original col there. We've descended these zigzags to the bottom, climbed back up here to take us to where we wanted to be. We do need to drop down again though, sorry about the wind. Ooh, oh my word, yeah, a whole lot more zigzags. But down at the bottom there and that way is where we want to be going. But I think it might be time for lunch, do you?
Yeah,
Bite to eat at some point. We've just had a nice little bite to eat on the side of the path there with some nice views. And finally, after even more, well, we haven't finished the zigzags yet, but more zigging and zagging, we can just see Cala Murta beach coming into view. So we've still got a bit of height to drop and a whole lot more zigging and zagging to do by the looks of it. But we're getting there. So, finally back down onto a flat path, and there you have it. A big obligatory goat having a chill. You just stay there, kid. And how about that? Wow. Now that looks pretty inviting. What do you think of that?
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, somebody's got a nice house. Look at that. Be down here for a morning dip every morning. Nice. You getting in?
Yeah.
You think he's going to go for a swim? There she goes, into the blue. Nice.
Hi.
Suitably refreshing.
Very refreshing. It's lovely. What a beautiful backdrop as
Isn't
well.
it just? There we go. Ah, yes.
Super clear.
Well, that was rather nice, wasn't it?
That felt really nice.
Quite refreshing.
What a beautiful little pebble
Stunning,
beach.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Aquamarine water as well, absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous. And we've got these little guys have been following us round. We've got a little baby goat here munching away on some leaves. But yeah, we've still got our way out, haven't we? Back up that way towards the main road that we started from.
Yeah. A little track, I think.
Yeah, so I think we're going to have a little sit off and another little drink, and then clothes back on and head back up there.
Yeah.
So we shall catch up in a bit. So that was a pretty special place, wasn't it?
It really was, yeah. What a beautiful little spot.
Stunning, absolutely stunning.
Loved that.
But we are back on the trail, well, vehicle track, which is quite nice
Yeah.
after the uneven ground we spent walking on up there. And this should, in theory, take us all the way up to the north side of the peninsula, about, I think it's about 2 miles this,
Yeah.
where it's going to drop us back onto that main road, and we're hoping to get a taxi back to the hotel.
Fingers crossed.
We shall see. But yeah, nice little trail, very quiet. A bit more shade now as well, so we're not getting baked alive.
Yeah.
So if anything exciting happens along the way, we'll be sure to bring you back. So it's been a rather pleasant, peaceful and quiet climb up through those woods, and quite fittingly we've just spotted El Fumat, where it all began. So I think we'll draw it to a close here, do you think?
Back up onto the road.
The road's just there. Yeah, I need to try and get a cab, but what a walk.
Yeah, fantastic.
Absolute
really
belter.
Varied.
Always nice to do a peak and then down to the coast for a swim.
Yeah.
It's a great mix, that, isn't it? But
views were 360.
oh, from the top were fantastic, weren't they? Yeah.
From Fumat.
And that beach, just before we left, everyone had gone as well. We had the whole place to ourselves. It was just awesome, wasn't it?
Really nice.
So another corker, yeah, another big thumbs up. A corker from Mallorca.
Oh,
sorry, we're off.
That's going to be the catchphrase.
But yeah, very impressed so far. This has only been day 2 and loving it.
Really good.
Really
The paths were better today, but it is a more popular route. So yeah, brilliant.
So once again, thanks very much for watching, and we're going to head off to the hotel now. So we shall catch you on the next one. Ta-ta for now.
Adios.
See ya.